Good morning. It's Delane with All the Healthy Mamas. Well, it's morning here. Anyway, allthehealthymamas.com, all your information and products to help you live a super healthy life, including Isogenics protein supplements, doTERRA essential oils, and HempWorks CBD products, which are fantastic for helping you with sleep, managing anxiety, etc. But today I'm going to talk to you very quickly about a little underestimated guy called fiber. Yes, so that's an exciting topic. Most people, when they go to the doctor and the doctor says you need more fiber, the doctor also then says drink some Metamucil. Now that is as exciting as drinking a load of, I don't know what, chalk stirred into water. It's horrible. So why don't they ever tell you increase your vegetable and fruit intake? Seems pretty simple to me. This morning, I have eaten over half my day's fiber already, and I just had breakfast and a snack because I eat all the time. Anyway, and I found that to be a very effective way to keep my weight, my mood, my anxiety, everything pretty level. And so one of the important things I do, I have started very recently including a lot more vegetables in my diet. Now, that sounds like, oh no, great, fantastic. Americans on average eat less than 10 grams of fiber per day. You are supposed to eat 25 or more, and that 25 is considered a minimum. So how do you do that? So let's say this morning, here's what I did. I had a pumpkin smoothie. I used my Isogenics protein powder in the blender, 2 scoops of the vanilla. I used a half a cup of canned organic pumpkin and some pumpkin pie spice, and I blended it up with some ice and some water. And then my morning snack, which is more of an early lunch because of my work schedule is kind of crazy today, so I ate a little bit more than I would normally for my snack. I ate a giant bowl of blueberries, fresh blueberries that I got at Costco the other day, organic. And then I had a piece of whole grain gluten-free toast with some nut butter on it. And together, all of that was, I believe, if I have it right, like 16 grams of fiber. Now, did I eat anything gross or chalky? No, I did not. I increased my fruit and vegetable intake. Now, a lot of times I will also put a handful of greens in my smoothie in the morning. And if you do vanilla protein powder, my favorite's Isogenics, obviously, for lots of reasons I can go into in another post. But at any rate, I'll throw a handful of power greens or spinach or even like a mixed mesclun greens kind of salad mix. I'll throw it in, and I'll put some mixed berries, some frozen mixed berries or some frozen blueberries or frozen dark cherries in there, frozen strawberries, any of that. It blends up and it is delicious, and you do not taste just like drinking greens. So if I can encourage you to try one thing, I would just encourage you to say, hey, it's time I grow up and start eating more vegetables. And that is hard for a lot of us because, you know, we're busy. Life is not cool. We have to get in and out of places really fast. But I encourage you to just try to increase your vegetable intake by 1 serving a day just to start. So today, if you go to Chick-fil-A and you're in the drive-thru, instead of ordering fries with your sandwich, order the salad. Just saying, it's just one way to avoid that treat yourself mentality where we eat whatever we want to and then end up feeling crappy. So, and then our skin looks bad, our energy's terrible. It just goes on and on. So what I'm encouraging you to do is just to replace one thing you would normally eat that's junk, processed junk, and we know it because we live in America and we've heard the stories, we know, but we also eat a terrible diet. So just one thing you would normally eat, replace it with a whole vegetable. Or roasted Brussels sprouts are an awesome option. Roasted broccoli. How do you roast broccoli and Brussels sprouts, you may be asking? You clean them up. You throw them in the oven with a little bit of avocado or olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, any spices you like, a little garlic. Toss them with a tiny bit of oil, not a lot. You don't want them swimming in it. You do not want to see them sitting in the oil. Just toss them in the oil and roast them until they've got little brown bits on them, and they're delicious. It's so much better than steaming or boiling. If you grew up eating steamed and boiled vegetables, you know what I'm talking about. They're not good. They do not appeal to the palate. The roasting makes them so much better. You can, if you're going to roast stuff already, throw in some roasted potatoes and some roasted sweet potatoes at the same time. Chop them up. Again, a little bit of oil, a little bit of salt and pepper. Toss them in the oven. They're a terrific side dish. And if you mix the sweet potatoes in, sweet potatoes are high in vitamin A. Super good for you. One of the best nutrition-packed little packages you can buy in the produce section. So good for you and so delicious. So just try it. And you're hearing Ruby in the background. Once again, here is our silly Ruby. Yes, there she is. She's so funny. Anyway, Ruby's always here going dee, 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 with her squeaky toy in the background. But the whole point is to increase your vegetable intake. Keep your fruits to 1 or 2 servings a day. Choose the lower sugar versions, like berries are a great option. Not that you can't ever have a banana, I would never say that, but choose it early in the morning. Maybe in your smoothie with some protein or some fat to slow down the sugar absorption. It's not hard. So if you just start thinking ways to, how can I change my Starbucks scone for something better in the morning, try this, okay? Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon. allthehealthymamas.com. Bye.